first of all, it sticks out of the ground, so it's right at the surface. And secondly, it continues to the south into the other targets. There might be a gap in between. We haven't actually drilled in between those two yet, but we will get to that as our drilling continues. But overall, the system is a kilometer long. We've drilled down to depths of 200 meters, and it's averaging 50 meters thick, so it's looking very attractive.
All right, welcome back inside our proactive newsroom. Joining me now is the Vice President of Exploration for Arizona Gold and Silver, Greg Hahn. And Greg, it's good to have you back again. How are you?
I'm fine, Steve. Thanks for having me on again.
Yeah, so exciting news out from the company today. And we'll talk about the news in just a second, but it's all in relation to the Philadelphia project and the work going on there. So remind everyone about the project, Greg, if you could, and more importantly, what the drill program is doing.
Sure. Well, we're drilling a near surface gold silver system. It's a low sulfidation system, has very low to negligible sulfides in it. It's just pretty much native gold and silver metals, silver minerals. We're drilling a near surface target, which is potentially open pittable and heap leachable. And then adjacent to it, immediately adjacent to it, is a series of high grade veins. And we intersected some nice vein material that we reported in the press release as well.
Yeah, so you've got two results out. So, and are these showing some continuity along strike as well, Greg?
Exactly. A couple of weeks ago, we reported one hole. We reported two more holes this go around in the shallow heap leachable resource, and we have several more holes in the queue that we hope to be able to announce in the coming weeks. So, yeah, it's looking like it's very continuous, both in terms of thickness and grade.
Yeah, and Greg, maybe you could sort of so people understand when you say about just over a gram per ton gold and some silver as well, just why that number is significant when you talk about having an overall project and sort of that stuff that has to be there as long as the high grade stuff as well.
Right, right. Well, we're averaging about 50 meters thick, which is
Yeah.
actually a pretty decent thickness to the mineralization. It's near surface, so we started mineralization in these two holes reported today at the surface, and so there's virtually no strip to get at this portion of the deposit. And then the grade is about 2.5 times what the grade of other nearby operating mines produce. And so we're comfortable with the grade. We've produced results on metallurgy in the past, so we think this is very potentially heap leachable, open pittable and heap leachable.
And this is from the Rising Fawn target, which I know your CEO Mike Stark has talked about before in interviews. And this is a really intriguing target for you and the team.
It is. Well, first of all, it sticks out of the ground, so it's right at the surface. And secondly, it continues to the south into the other targets. There might be a gap in between. We haven't actually drilled in between those two yet, but we will get to that as our drilling continues. But overall, the system is a kilometer long. We've drilled down to depths of 200 meters, and it's averaging 50 meters thick, so it's looking very attractive.
Yeah. And lastly, I know that you've got some more results to come. They're in the lab right now, but that's not stopped. The company is hoping to do more drilling as well. Is that right, Greg?
Well, the drill is currently turning. We have one drill on the property. We're finishing up one hole today. We'll be able to report that hole when the time comes, but we're doing very well. Keep going.
All right. Good stuff. Greg, thanks so much. Good to get an update from you and appreciate your time.
You're welcome, and thank you for having me on.
All right. Greg Hahn, he's the Vice President of Exploration for Arizona Gold and Silver.